morning, class. How is everyone?
Very good.
Oh, Vicente, what's that?
Oh, Mr. Barton, this is my construction hat. I didn't have time to change my clothes after work.
That's fine. Okay. Is everybody ready to start a new topic today?
Yes.
Yolanda.
Teacher, I have a question about the topic from the class.
The last class? La significa anterior. The last class. La clase anterior.
Yes, I have a question about the last class.
I love questions.
We learned to use since and for. I have studied English for 3 years. I have studied English since June. Yesterday, I heard someone say, I have worked in a restaurant. Is that correct?
I have worked in a restaurant. That's a good question, and we didn't talk about this example in the last class. In the last class, you talked about a new way to describe an action that started in the past, continues in the present, and may continue into the future. To say a sentence like that, you use since or for. But you can also use this kind of sentence to describe an action that happened at any time in the past. For example, I have worked in an office. In this case, we don't need for or since. Pude haber trabajado en la oficina el año pasado o hace 10 años. ¿Por qué debemos usar este tiempo durante una entrevista de trabajo? Piño.
Si un restaurante está buscando una persona con experiencia y usted trabajó como mesero hace 10 años, debe decir que tiene experiencia. No debe decir que la experiencia la tuvo hace 10 años.
Yes, you can use that kind of sentence when you don't want to be specific about the time.
What if the entrevistador,
Interviewer
wants to know exactly when you worked in a restaurant?
In that case, you have to give an exact time, such as the year. Lo importante durante una entrevista es presentar la información más relacionada con el trabajo que quieren conseguir. En la clase de hoy, vamos a hablar más de las entrevistas de trabajo. This is the goal for the class today. Job interviews. This is my friend, Mary Brooks.
Hello, everybody.
I asked Mary to come today to talk about job interviews. Entrevistas de trabajo. Job interviews.
Job interviews.
Job interviews. Mary works as a recruiter in the personnel office of her company. Mary trabaja como reclutadora en oficina del personal de su compañía. Every week, she interviews people for jobs. Cada semana, entrevista a gente que está buscando trabajo. Welcome, Mary.
Thank you, Mr. Barton. I'm very happy to be here.
How many people have ever been in an interview?
I didn't have a job interview. I work as a waitress in an Italian restaurant. My friend Juan told me about this job. I went to the restaurant, I talked to the owner, I went to work the next day.
What did you talk about?
We talked about my experience, my education. He asked me about my math skill.
That was an interview. You see, there are formal interviews and informal interviews, but usually an employer will talk to you before hiring you.
That's true, Mary. Why do employers have job interviews?
Because the employer wants to meet you.
That's right. The employer wants to meet you and talk to you about your experience and skills. The employer wants to know if you're the right person for the job. Talk about experience to see if you're the right person. right person. El empresario quiere saber si usted es la persona adecuada para el puesto de trabajo. Is there another reason?
Can you learn anything at an interview?
You can learn about the employer. You can learn more about the job.
Right, that's right. You can learn if the job is right for you. You can learn if the company or the employer are right for you.
Is it the right job? Great. We'll talk about interviews in 3 parts. Before the interview, antes de la entrevista, during the interview, durante la entrevista, and after the interview, después de la entrevista. Mary will be the interviewer. Mari será la entrevistadora. And I'll be the applicant. Yo el solicitante al puesto de trabajo. I'm interested in a job as a teacher at the high school, en una escuela secundaria. I completed an application and sent it to Mary. Mary has read the application and wants to interview me. Listen to our conversation, then we'll talk about all the things that are in the interview. The good things, the bad things, and your questions.
Boop, 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 boop. Ring, ring.
Hello,
Hello. I'd like to speak to Mr. Barton.
this is Charles Barton.
Good morning, Mr. Barton. My name is Mary Brooks. I'm calling from the Best High School. We received your job application, and we'd like to schedule an interview for you.
That's wonderful. I'd be very happy to come and speak with you.
Great. Would you be able to come by tomorrow at 5:30?
Well, I usually teach a class at 5:30. Could I come in the morning?
Certainly. Could you come at 10 o'clock?
That would be perfect.
Good. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. Do you have our address?
Yes, I do.
Fine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Goodbye. Alejandro?
Teacher, is it okay to change the time? The employer said 5:30, but you say no. Is that okay?
If possible, you should go at the time the interviewer gives you. This shows your interest in the job, but you should be honest with the interviewer.
Debe ser siempre honesto con el entrevistador.
If this is a bad time for you, tell the interviewer and give the reason why. It's better to make a good appointment in the beginning, and you don't want to be late or miss the appointment.
Good question, Alejandro. Now I have an interview for tomorrow. Now, what should I do before the interview? Any ideas?
You should pick a good time for you and for the interviewer.
Yes, pick a good time.
You should get the address if you don't know it.
Good, get the address. You don't want to get lost and be late. What other advice would you like to give?
Don't be late.
Don't be late. Excellent.
Wear nice clothes.
That's important.
Does this mean I need to wear a suit for an interview for a construction job?
That's a good question. Mary?
You should wear the clothes that are right for the job.
Debe llevar la ropa adecuada para el puesto de trabajo.
For example, wear a suit or a nice dress for an interview in an office. But for an interview for a construction job, a nice pair of pants and a shirt are probably okay.
Anything else?
My friend had an interview last week. She studied about the company and the job before her interview.
That's a great idea. It's good to be prepared.
Es bueno estar preparado.
Read about the job and the company. Talk to a friend who has the same kind of job. Talk to someone who works for that company.
Now, let's go to the next part of the interview. What are some questions interviewers ask at the interviews?
What is your experience?
Experience.
Where have you worked before?
Good. Where have you worked before?
What is your education? Where did you go to school?
What is your education? Where did you go to school? Great. What are some questions applicants should ask in the interview? Anna?
Do you have health insurance, paid vacations, and what are the benefits?
Great. Health insurance and other benefits. Paid vacations. Benefits in general.
What are the hours? And do I have to work weekends?
Great. Do I have to work weekends? What are the hours? Ricardo?
What is the salary?
What is the salary? Well, you have a lot of great questions.
It's good for an applicant to ask questions at the interview about the job, but you shouldn't ask about the salary and benefits first. Wait for the interviewer to bring those things up, or wait till the end of the interview.
No pregunten por el salario o las prestaciones nada más empezar la entrevista. Esperen hasta que el entrevistador hable de ello o hasta el final de la entrevista. Well, now I'm here at my interview. Listen to the interview, and then we can talk about it. Mary?
Hello, Mr. Barton.
Hi there.
Mr. Barton, you have a very good resume.
Thank you, Miss Brooks.
I see on your resume that you studied at the University of California.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Can you describe your education there?
Oh, it was okay.
Okay. Well, I also see that you taught English for 9 years.
Yes, that's right. I have taught in 4 schools in the last 9 years, and I learned a lot. I have experience with many different kinds of students. I can teach reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Also, I teach ESL and computer classes. I know there are many different classes here, and I'm prepared to teach any class at Best High School.
Do you have any special skills?
Yes, I do. I'm very well organized. I love working with people from different countries, and I don't mind working extra hours. I also speak French and Spanish.
Okay, why do you want to work at Best High School?
Oh, I don't know. It's close to my house.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. Can you tell me about the students? Where do they come from? What are their goals? Other things like that?
Sure, I can.
Well,
What do you think was good or bad about that interview? You have any advice for me? Ricardo?
You shouldn't chew gum in the interview. At the beginning, you were chewing gum and it looked bad.
Good advice. You shouldn't chew gum, eat, or smoke during an interview.
You color the interviewer.
I called the interviewer Miss Brooks. I was formal. It is better to use the last name. It is better to be more formal in a job interview.
When she asked about your education, you didn't give a good answer. You said, it's okay.
That's a good point. He didn't give good information. Don't answer a question with only a yes or a no. Try to give more information. Give some details. This will help the interviewer.
Den detalles al contestar a las preguntas. Eso ayudará al entrevistador.
Also, at the beginning, Mr. Barton said, huh? It is important to listen and pay attention in an interview, and to be polite. He should have said, excuse me, or could you repeat that?
He gave examples of his special skills. That was good.
Yes, that was great. He also talked about his teaching experience. See, he connected his experience with the classes at Best High School. It's good to connect your skills and experience to the job and the company.
Anything else, Mary?
Can I say one more thing? In the interview, I asked, why do you want to work at Best High School? And Mr. Barton said, I don't know. It's close to my house. That was not a good answer.
Cuando un entrevistador hace este tipo de pregunta, quiere que le expliquen de qué manera su experiencia y habilidades están relacionadas con lo que la compañía está buscando. Well, we've got a lot of advice today, but we're almost out of time. Mary, is there one more thing you can say about after the interview?
Yes. It's always a good idea to send a thank you note to the interviewer after the interview.
What should you say?
It's always a good idea to send a thank you note and tell the interviewer that you're interested in the job and the company. Remind the interviewer that you are the right person for the right job. Thank you for your time, Mary. I think we've learned an awful lot.
Thank you. I've had a great, great time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Barton. And goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Don't forget to do the exercises in your workbook and manual. Bye now.
Bye.